Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Borderlands Weekly Video Podcast Thingy. Today is September 17th, a Wednesday of goodness and fun new releases. Before I get into merch and comics and graphic novels, I want to hit a couple events we have coming up. September 25th, we've got our Warhammer 40k Journeyman's campaign starting up. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you've never tried Warhammer 40k, it's a great chance to kind of get in at a small points cost and small dollar amount too, and get started, or just come in and watch some guys play and see if it's something that you want to do. Also, October 11th, I believe, while I look at my cheat sheet, we have an X-Wing tournament here in the store. And then October 25th is Halloween Fest. We'll be announcing some details for that shortly. We'll have some neat stuff going on for that as well. All right, so let's do comic new releases this week, just because I like to mix it up. We'll do those first. So, DC's 3D covers, lenticular goodness. So we have Superman, Wonder Woman. Oh, by the way, hold on, while we're talking about DC. So last week, I got a phone call from our DC rep on, I think it was Thursday or something. And oddly enough, on the phone with him was this dude named Scott Snyder. Crazy. I know. So he was telling us about Batman coming up in October and how amazing Batman is going to be in October. I can't say a whole lot. I know there's some awesome stuff that he told us, but he asked us in confidentiality not to blow it. However, I can tell you it'll be the first time that Greg Capullo ever draws Justice League. That's kind of awesome. And I can also tell you that every Batman villain that you would ever want to see in Batman is going to be in this story arc. They consider this the 75th anniversary Batman story arc. So I know Capullo and Snyder are working on doing something absolutely awesome. And after talking to him, I have the utmost confidence that the book will be amazing. So I want to drop that in there. I want to thank Pat at DC and everybody else at DC for doing that. And I want to thank Scott for taking the time to call some individual retailers, talk to them about it. And I know that had to be a really long day, and he had to talk to a lot of people. So, Scott, we really appreciate you taking the time to do that. That was pretty awesome of you. There you go. All right, moving on. Let's go back to some goodness. So, Teen Titans. I like the Teen Titans one. That's pretty fun. We also have Superior Spider-Man, Edge of the Spider-Verse. He is, in his own mind at least, superior. Supergirl. And by the way, this week I'm staring at American Dad every time I pull one of these up. All right, The Wicked and the Divine. This book's been doing really well for us guys from Image. Wonder Woman this week and some killer armor. And a different American Dad out in the back. I have to entertain myself somehow, Little Uncanny X-Men. Original Sin 5.5. From Image, one of my personal favorite books, Manifest Destiny. My offer's still out there, guys. If you pick up the Manifest Destiny trade and you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. It's that good. And on the back, crazy as it may seem, Witches by this guy, Scott Snyder. What? Check it out. Society of Superheroes, I believe. Not even sure if this is one of the variants. Doc Fate is almost like a mixture between Iron Man, Doc Savage, and Doc Fate. This is pretty fun. I advise checking this one out. I flipped through it today. It's pretty cool. Green Lantern New Guardians. Did I mention Edge of the Spider-Verse? Not only written by Jason Latour, who's a relatively local guy. He's up in Charlotte. But colors by Rico Renzi, who you probably met at SC Comic-Con and is an awesome guy and helps out with HeroesCon. Good dude. Deadpool Bi-Annual. I guess he gets 2 annuals a year. I don't know. I don't want to speculate on what that means. Future's End. Joker cover. Just saying. Batman and Robin. All new X-Men 32 featuring Miles Morales. So if you're an Ultimate Spider-Man fan, might be an extra pickup for you this week. This is supposed to be a big book from Marvel, Avengers 35. I haven't had time to flip through it yet. I don't even have time to answer the phone while it's ringing. I'm just going to keep going. That's how it's going to work. Batwoman. Batman, Superman, Upside Down. Our buddies over at Valiant, Delinquents #2. Everybody knows I'm a big nerd for Archer and Armstrong in particular. Great ad on the back of this one for X-Men or Zero, written by one of our favorites at our show, Robert Venditti. Also writes Green Lantern and Flash. Works with Van Jensen on that. Also was a SC Comic-Con guy. Good dude. Justice League this week. Red Hood and the Outlaws this week. There's a ton of books, guys. It's a great week for something to read. Supreme Blue Rose from Image. Also a really good book. Sensation Comics with Wonder Woman. Strain number 2. Expect that to blow out of here. Trinity of Sin Pandora. Thor God of Thunder 25. Now this is going to be leading into the big Thor story arc that's coming up, guys. We do have several variants for this. Check them out. We'll have them all up on the rack. Uncanny Avengers 24. He is pretty funny. I don't know if you could hear that. Never mind. That was pretty cute. And Trees by that Warren Ellis guy over at that Image place. I don't know if you've heard any of those guys, but apparently they've got some skill over there. All right, so let me swap out from our graphic novels. We'll go through those. Just think this is one of those interludes like on TV, and they'd have the little, never mind, I don't have interludes on TV anymore. All right, Ultimate Spider-Man trade this week. I believe this is number 5. This is the one that has Cloak and Dagger in it, in the Ultimate Universe. Pretty fun. Peter Panzerfaust. I've been reading this in trades, guys. This has been really fun. Kind of a Peter Pan of World War II. Really like that book. Comic Book Marketplace Yearbook is something that Overstreet's trying. It's pretty neat. Just kind of talks about the industry, what happened in the last year. It's pretty fun. I actually flipped through it. I thought it was good. Quantum and Woody. I think this is volume 2, right? Nope, volume 3. They're moving fast. Superman, Wonder Woman in hardcover. It's only $25 though, so that's a pretty good deal for 7 issues. It's not bad. Uncanny X-Men from our buddies at Marvel. That's volume 4 on that. And then volume 17 of Savage Sword of Conan. Of all things, guys, these have actually been starting to pick up in the store of late. These Savage Swords reprint the old black and white magazines that a lot of you might read. Some of the best Conan stories were in those. Incredible art by John Buscema and Ernie Cohen and a bunch of other really great artists. These are great. They only run $20. They're huge because they're black and white. The stories were originally black and white. Good stuff. Great read. Give it a shot. Friends over at Dark Horse put out that amazing goodness. Now merch, man. All kinds of stuff. So these Play Arts figures have been a really big hit for us. Deathstroke came out this week. Anything Deathstroke is flying off our shelves. It's crazy. Batman is out this week. The new select figures from Diamond. They did a Frankenstein. We've got some Batman 66 ice trays. Batman 66 ice trays. They just had like owls and zaps on them. They just might. So, Adventure Time playing cards. We've got the Harley Quinn keychain. Red Sun Superman t-shirt. That's pretty awesome. So, Assassin's Creed figures are in. A lot of those have DLC, downloadable content. For those of you that are not video game nerds, I can't imagine there's many of you, but just in case. So when you buy the figure, there's actually stuff you can get in-game from the figures. So that's kind of cool as well. New Batman from Eagle Moss. We've got that really cool Deadpool lanyard over there. Don't worry, Mr. Driggers, it'll be in your bag. We know. We know who you are. All right, so also, Sideshow. Now, a lot of you guys know we do get a lot of Sideshow stuff. We've got some Sideshow figures here in the store right now. This is a monstrous Deadpool. Now, the Deadpool is so amazing, I'm scared to take it out of the package. We took the Hellboy out to look at it that came in this week, and it's already sold. And I swear it took a half hour to get that thing back in the styrofoam. So check out Sideshow Collectibles or SideshowToys.com. You can take a look, see if it's something you're interested in. We sell it for the same price that Sideshow does. You don't have to wait on it and all that jazz. And if there's anything else on the site, we are a retailer for them. We can get anything they have in stock from Hot Toys or from themselves. Happy to do it. This guy, Juggernaut, from Kotobukiya. I probably didn't say that right. It's awesome. And his helmet is actually magnetized. So that's pretty cool as well, except for that big hole in the top of his head. So I think you're kind of supposed to keep the helmet on, but it looks pretty amazing, I'm telling you. We got a couple of those in. We know Juggernaut's a big mutant guy. Everybody likes him. So there you go. All right, so I think we went through the merch. We went through our events. We went through the comics. We went through the graphic novels. Believe that's about everything this week, guys. Also, we are going to be looking potentially for some part-time help for some other things. We prefer that you bring in a resume. So either drop that by the store, email it to us at borderlandscomics@gmail, shoot us a message on Facebook through the store's Facebook page. Just look up Borderlands Comics on Facebook. Check sccomiccon.com. Got some guest updates. There'll be some more coming soon, hopefully. And also check us out at borderlands.us. Also, Micah might even be posting up information about our text club. If you join our text club, you get a little discount right off the bat as a little thank you. But we also, as some of you guys know, we sent out a coupon the other week. So if you got that, thank you for using it. And you guys that are in the text club might want to go back and check your messages because there's a little discount in there. So we do send those things out from time to time to thank guys for keeping up. And that allows us to send out just easy messages to you. It doesn't cost you anything if you get free texting. And I guess that's it. I guess that's everything. Guys, as always, I appreciate you tuning in. I'm sorry you didn't have anything better to do, but thanks for being a geek anyways. Have a great week, y'all. All right, so on October 15th, that's a Wednesday night at 7 p.m. at the Upcountry History Museum here in Greenville, we're going to be starting a 3-part series on History After Dark on the history of comics. Now, the way this is going to work, it's $5 to get in. Looks like they might have popcorn. Kind of awesome and fun. They do have a movie theater inside the museum. So we'll go inside. I'll have some stuff on display for you to see. Each era of the PBS documentary, A Never Ending Battle, is that right? Yes, Never Ending Battle. Yes, I cheated and wrote it down. We're going to show it in the theater. So the first one obviously will be the Golden Age and that history of comics. It's probably a little fuzzy for a lot of people. It's the one, 1940s, 1930s, 1950s. So we're going to show that. We're going to have some items from that time period on display that you can see. So there'll be some Golden Age comics, maybe some Golden Age artwork, radio premiums, some kind of fun stuff to look at. And then we'll take questions afterwards, and I'll also give a little piece before kind of on what to expect. So come out, support our the Upcountry History Museum. It's all about our area and doing the history. And it's going to be a 3-parter. So every 2 weeks, we'll do it on the 15th, and when the next 2 Wednesdays from that, we'll do it again that night. We're going to ask people to get their tickets early. It only holds about 85 seats. If this thing is big enough, we are open to doing more shows. So we may do some more shows of that as well. We'll just see if this one sells out. And I think that's it. But it's going to be awesome. We should have the event up in the next day or so on the Facebook page. Make sure to check it out. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate your patience. See ya. Bye.